Written on these 6 pieces of paper are notes from today's show. What do they say? Tune in to find out on Fantasy Football Clubhouse! Hello everyone and welcome back to Fantasy Football Clubhouse, the only fantasy football show that talks about the League Schmuck Fantasy Football League. I'm Rob Cesternino and I'm going to be joined by my co-host. He's here every week. He's the commissioner of the League Schmuck Fantasy Football team. Here he is, Commissioner Tim Polari.
Hey Rob.
Commissioner, how are you doing this week?
I am doing fantastic. Never been better. Won this week. Cheers to me.
Well, Commissioner Polari, it's always a joy to have you here on the show.
Yeah, I know.
The Commissioner and I had sort of a funny interchange a little while back today. Can we roll that clip?
Voodoo.
Hang on a second, Scott. Hey, Tim, Scott's on the phone.
I don't care.
What are you doing?
I'm cursing Elliot Wilkerson's team. This here is Reggie Bush.
Reggie Bush?
Yeah.
Hold on a second, Scott. No, Tim is not doing voodoo right now.
Yes, I am.
Scott. Seriously, Tim. Scott needs to talk to you.
Yeah, I don't care. Tell him I'll curse him.
Yeah, hold on one second, Scott. Yeah.
Plaxico Burris.
Hey, Tim.
Yeah.
Scott, seriously, he needs...
I seriously need to finish this fucking voodoo act, so I don't care.
Hey, Scott.
Ooh, Plaxico, you cursed. You cursed, Plaxico.
Yeah. Okay.
Tom
hold on.
Brady.
Hold on, Scott.
Elliot Wilkerson's team.
Tim's about to burn Tom Brady. Let me call you back.
This is actually a tough one. I don't know if I can.
No, you should do it.
No, he's really handsome.
No, do it. Finish the job. Well, that's...
Voodoo.
Dear God. Well, that was that's just a slice of life that happened to get captured.
Everyday life over here. I'm Team Voodoo.
So that brings us to our next segment, which we have a very special guest on the line. He is the GM and coach of Mike Vick's Dogs. Here he is. Please welcome Scott Long to Fantasy Football Clubhouse.
Boo.
Scott, are you with us?
Yeah, I just said hi, bitches.
Hi, Scott. How are you?
Pretty shitty after my week loss.
That's ironic that you say you're pretty shitty because Commissioner Polari has an announcement.
Well, Scott Long, since you only had a point total of 40 this week, that you are awarded the Scott Long Shitty Performance of the Week trophy. Congratulations.
Well, congratulations.
There's a trophy now because of my shittiness.
Yes.
I believe we have some footage of that trophy.
Well,
there it is. Wow. That is
good flashing emotion.
I want to blame that loss on some insider information from Paul Camuso himself. I let everything go to him this week.
Wait, you're taking fantasy advice from Paul?
Yeah, you know what? I decided to I don't know what I was thinking. I'm retarded.
We kicked him out of the league because he sucks so bad.
Well, you know what? He put a knife in my back last week, and we were at the gay bar, and he made me do it. He made me do it.
Interesting.
I don't know if I should have said that, but...
All right, well, this brings us to something that you said on the message board. Back on September 25th, you said, the commish drops to me and now Rob C. Looks like I hold all the cards in the division.
Oh,
I expected a much more competitive push than this lousy horse shit. This league is horrible this year. I may start Mike Vick just to make it interesting, and Deuce McAllister, and Pac-Man Jones at wideout.
All right. I can explain this.
Yes.
Actually, my only reason for joining the league was to beat the commission, to beat Rob C, and I did that. I've done my goal. I will give the reins over to a retarded kid from here on out if I have to. But I beat you too, and that's all that matters.
Well, we're playing again later in the league,
that's
so.
Cool. And if I lose to a girl, I'll shoot myself. Isn't there a girl in this league?
Yeah, and you're playing her this week, and you're gonna lose to her this week.
Yeah.
Well, this statement brings us to our Bisquick Pancake League Schmuck Poll of the Week. The question is, did Scott Long's team jump the shark? So we want to see weigh in on that poll. We'll announce the winning vote on next week's show.
Sounds good.
I'm not interested. Oh, what the hell is going on here? I'm getting beeped at. I got so many fans in this damn town.
Well, Scott Long, it's time for our next segment. It's the League Schmuck Boner Move of the Week. Every week on the show, we'll be awarding the Boner Move of the Week to the most bonerific move made by a League Schmuck coach. And Commissioner Polari, who is the recipient this week?
The recipient this week is one Charlie Kenny. He benched Patrick Creighton last minute in favor of that white guy, Carter. And Creighton ended up with 30 and Carter had 2.
Oh, what a boner!
That's an honest mistake, though, guys.
An honest mistake for a boner.
I mean, what do you expect? This league has a bunch of retards in it.
All right, that takes us to our next segment. Scott Long, are you ready for the pick segment?
I'm ready.
All right, everybody, it's the pick segment when every week we pick the winners and losers that are coming up in League Schmuck. Commissioner Polari, how did it go last week?
I was 6-0 again, 4th week in a row.
Wow.
Rob 0-6 again.
Really?
Yeah, no, that's true.
I thought I had a couple.
Now check the tape.
Okay. All right, so let's get down to the games. Here we go. Our first game of the week. Fantasy Girl versus Mike Vick's Dogs. Mike Vick's Dogs is a 50-point underdog in this game.
That's it?
Gotta be kidding me.
Well, it would help if you set up your roster.
Well, you know what? I'm getting there, guys. I'm getting there, guys.
It is Thursday
busy.
evening.
And plus, you know what? I might start Mike Vick. You know what? I'm gonna start Mike Vick, and I'll still beat that shit.
Are you guaranteeing a victory against Fantasy Girl?
With Mike Vick starting, yeah.
Gotta take Fantasy Girl.
Gotta like Fantasy Girl on this one.
Dan Levitard versus Team Mark Wahlberg. I think we all like Team Dan Levitard. Scott?
I like Marky Mark. Mark.
Okay. CFL Scrubs A versus Team Voodoo.
Voodoo.
Team Voodoo all the way.
Yes.
Don't mess with Voodoo.
Voodoo.
The Moab Gynecologist versus Fantasy Boy.
I'll take Fantasy Boy.
I like it.
New picture for the gynos. I like it. I'll take the gynecologist.
Yeah, I'm down with the guy now.
Big Blue 3 versus Pac-Man Stainmaker. Scott Long, who you got?
I got the rain. Let it rain, baby. Let it rain down this week.
It's actually Stain now. Stainmaker.
Oh, fucking Stainmakers. Who cares? Gold jacket, green jacket. Who gives a shit?
I got Charlie. He'll have a bounce back week.
Too many guys on bye week for Charlie. I like the Stainmakers. And last but not least, game of the week, Team Ari Gold versus Team Rape. Scott Long, who you got?
You always have to be in favor of rape. I mean, it's just a good thing.
I'll take Ari Gold.
I like Ari Gold as well this week. All right, and at this point in the show, it's a very special segment. We'd like to throw it to our commissioner with a very special Commissioner Polari's League Note.
You know you can quit until it's won.
League Schmuckites, consider this a PSA. Voodoo is a very serious subject, and I'll prove it to you right now. Last week, I cursed Charlie Kenny, and he benched Patrick Creighton, a 30-point guy. Lawrence Maroney, I also cursed in favor of Sammy Morris because I own Sammy Morris, and I played him, and he got a lot of points for me, so take that, Maroney. Brian Westbrook, I also cursed, and he got injured. Alex Smith, also on Charlie's team, he got injured. Voodoo is not a laughing matter. Oh, and I traded Lamont Jordan, and he got hurt too. So, don't fuck with me, or Voodoo. And Caleb, there is a monster in your closet. Thank you.
Very poignant words once again from our commissioner.
You always say poignant?
One time I didn't. Is it something?
No.
Something to think about. Food for thought. Scott Long, thanks for joining us on the Clubhouse. You will receive a set of Cronin watches.
Wait, am I off the Budweiser hot seat?
You're off the Budweiser hot seat. All right, so for Fantasy Football Clubhouse, I'm Rob Cisternino for Commissioner Tim Polari. Make sure to play all your best players every week, because every game counts here in the League Schmuck Fantasy Football League. Peace out and good night.